It's time for more. Game 2 between Edie and MbL. We have Edie in red as the Aztecs. Nice, Arena Civilization. And MbL as Chinese. Edie saying random, so fun. Chinese against Aztecs should be interesting. Usually we could see Chinese go for a Monk Rush. In this case, pretty unlikely against the Aztecs. You probably have to play defensive, maybe get a castle in early. And nice start actually for MbL is getting a boar in. That means he should have a really good start. Is very close. Oh, and looks like MbL is already stealing sheep from Edie. Look at this. He's going to find a lot more. Edie getting one back here. Get more trying to even steal a boar. Wow, MbL really going aggressive. Maybe that's the right thing to do, because he has to do something against the Aztecs here. Edie got all the sheep in. Let's see. Oh, how many sheep is that for MbL? Now, did he steal one, or is that his sheep actually? Let me go for his map right now. He's got 3 sheep on the TC, plus 4 that are still here in the back, but he's getting 1 extra boar in. There's the second boar, even 2 deer inside, 1 outside. That's nice for MbL. So actually, it's -1 sheep. Edie was able to steal 1 sheep then. That means Edie should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should have 1 more actually. Or did he take 2 already? Someone that I can see maybe. I cannot see. Doesn't really matter, because stealing a boar is really a big thing here. And MbL should have a good start, even with Chinese, where it's hard to have a good start, because he's got 7 sheep left, and he's got to get 1 more boar. Of course, he can see it. He can see the deer. What else does he have here? Main stone, pretty forward here actually, a relic right next to it, inside, that's good for him. Second stone on the side here. The main gold relatively safe in the bag, could be a rest from the side, but it's pretty far away. Second gold outside, a third gold outside on the short distance side here. So actually a map looking okay. Second relic inside for MbL. He definitely would not want to go for Monk Rush here, I think. Instead I would like to see the castle come right here maybe, or between the stone and gold, protect this entrance, and then Chukunu later on. Don't know yet. Another relic close to MbL, and yet another one close to MbL. That's awesome for him. He's got 4 relics, 2 inside, 2 really close to his base. So Edie won't have the easiest game here. Edie now getting his boar in. That's the only one he's gonna get. Does he have a relic? 1 relic close, not inside. That's okay, but he will get a maximum of 3 relics actually. And MbL should be really happy with this map then. We have an extra gold on the right hand side, another extra gold, extra stone here. Edie got a little bit of a back base, 2nd gold, 3rd gold inside for Edie, that's awesome. And the main gold relatively safe as well, MbL shouldn't be able to get that gold. Main gold, kind of forward, extra berries close to the outside. And we have 3 deer outside for Edie. Of course he's gonna lure them in now, he needs to do that, because you need to somehow to compensate for the lack of a boar somehow. Second stone outside on the far side here, that's alright. Eddie's deer going a little bit crazy, and MbL saying Vodalo right now, not sure why. Maybe you can see the deer being pushed by Edie. Let me see, does he know? He knows about the deer, but MbL the nice scouting right now, taking more sheep, and he's now going to start and lure the deer, and I think you have my sheep, no need deer, you have my boar, yeah, that's true. And MbL actually a lot earlier up to field age. Look at this, that's 26 population as Chinese, that's really early. And MbL saying not anymore, that's good. They're teasing a little bit right now. We might see a Monk Rush here actually, it would be funny to see. I actually hope he is not going for monks, but maybe it's possible. Edie pretty late up is sending a lot of villagers on the deer, and MbL's clicked up to Castle H, while Edie getting 1 more villager, of course. He should be able to click up. Market Blacksmith going up here, and yeah, that's enough food for sure. He's got 7 farms up already. And now the question is, what are players going to do? Aztecs against Chinese, I think, is a really interesting matchup here, because the Chinese are one of the civilizations that can actually give a good counter to Aztecs here. Let's see the scouting for both players. Edie can see the main stone, he can see the 2nd gold for MbL, he can see the 3rd gold and 2nd stone. Cannot see the main gold yet, he might be able to see it. No, I think that's too far away. A little bit of fighting going on, but of course MbL scout is on lower HP. And now in Castle H, Eddie's Eagle Warrior is stronger. We see double monastery and a siege workshop up for MbL, so he's actually going for monks. Look at this atonement coming in immediately. And first relic is in, the mangonel is out. Let's see, Edie doing double monastery, and the barracks is up for him as well, so he's gonna go the standard Eagle Warrior line, 3 Eagle Warriors already in the barracks here. MbL doing Sanctity, just in case he knows what's coming. One villager going forward, but this villager might go down. No, Eddie's not in time. Going back, the house is not finished, and we're gonna see a little bit of fighting here in early castle age. Monks rush from MbL, that's really ballsy somehow. I hope that's the right word. And Eddie doesn't have atonement yet, he needs it now, he knows that he needs it. Villager finally going down, 2 houses half built, but none of it going up. And we have relics inside for MbL already, I guess. Yeah, that's 1 and 1, and he should be able to get more. Also TC coming up on the outside gold here, another TC is up for MbL already. He's got a really good start here. Now the first conversions, MbL losing 1, that's 1 conversion. 2 conversions here actually for Eddie, strong, a little bit lucky maybe. This monk will go down probably. And now the Eagle Warrior is being released, hole in the wall, and yeah, MbL might be able to convert 1, but that's not really a big problem here. Yeah, that's 1 conversion, and oh, second conversion even. Edie probably did not want to give another Eagle Warrior away. He's killed 2, and that's something I didn't need to do. And that was a really bad trade for Edie here. A little bit surprised, but MbL doing really strong. 43 population for both players. Edie got a second TC up, going for number 3 right now, close to the main goal. And yeah, whatever. And we do see MbL with the map control right now. Is Edie going for relics? Not yet. He should be able to see. Oh, he missed it by a few tiles actually on the right hand side. Very close to space. He's going to the right hand side now, trying to see more relics. He can see the 2 close to MbL space. The MbL is not interested in the relics apparently. He's got 2, he's happy with that. He's got a ram on the gate. Not sure why, he could just go through the wall, but maybe he wants to make sure that he continually has access to Eddie's space somehow. Eddie's sending 3 monks, MbL got 5, and the conversion starting again. Edie very fast in converting this time, but MbL converting those back, deleting 2 monks. Now another flood of Eagle Warriors coming in, 1 being converted. Second being converted, and Edie is not taking good fights. That's 3-4 conversions. MbL got 6 Eagle Warriors already, and might lose 1 again, but Edie only sending a single monk. That's not gonna end well. And the gate is almost down. Edie managed to like steal 1 relic here, but MbL doesn't really want it, and he's looking really good at this point. Edie is in trouble. Look at this. Villager-wise, Edie 2 ahead, but it's not really a big difference here. The problem for Eddie is he's got no relics inside. He's gonna get 1 now doing the next barracks, and MbL resources looking okay. She's on stone, 5 villagers, so he's gonna be able to get a castle up over time. This villager is stuck on building houses. That's not good. MbL should see it very soon. Next conversion starting, 1 for 1. 2 for 1 right now, and another Eagle Warrior converted, 2 Eagle Warriors being converted. That's amazing, look at this. Fight okay-ish for Edie this time, but he's fighting against too many military units here. And the monks should just start and heal. MbL again starting to micro here, but this Eagle Warrior is going to be able to go back without being converted. Market might go down, this ram is doing a good job, the blacksmith went out already. Eddie doing a few houses, and MbL with a really nice push here. That's what you can do with 1 +1 boar against -1, and close distance here. MbL might be able to take this game without even doing the Chukunu right now. He's got enough for a castle house now, an 80 population. This villager has been idle for a long time. He cannot see this MbL, but he's gonna find the villager eventually. And still microing in front of Eddie's space. Doesn't really have anything. Ooh, the ram in attack in the monastery now. Of course, the villagers are repairing. They might even start to hit the ram. But MbL is going into the Eagle Warriors. Gonna start and hit those villagers at the same time. Try to convert. He's got a monk here. Might lose a few Eagle Warriors, but he won't really care. That's 2 converted Eagle Warriors, I think, 1 monk converted. Not the best fight for MbL, because Edie now got a lot more military units, 26 against 18, and he's gonna fight back. Problem is, MbL will be able to get the castle up. This villager is still stuck on the that house. And Eagle Warriors from MbL going down, but Edie losing a few to conversions, I guess. And military numbers better for Edie right now, but MbL in a really nice position. Just click clicked up to Imperial Age, and Castle will be up as well. Got 2 relics inside his base, that's okay. So might start and go for the third one here. Edie should be able to find this one over time. Edie not too far away from clicking up to Imperial Age, but not really close, and he does not have stone to get a castle up. So with the Chukunu, Edie should be, will be in trouble probably, unless he can get Elite Eagle Warriors out fast. And for now, I guess MbL has started the Chukunu production. There we go. The first being created already. Fletching is coming in, and 4 villagers still mining this main stone. And as long as Edie is not going really aggressive and trying to convert those, MbL will be fine. And with the eco from MbL looking really good, getting a second cast to protect the stone and gold, very nice. Edie should not be able to get this relic here. MbL is sending a monk already. And now Edie, of course, is going a little bit forward. He probably knows that MbL clicked up. Just in case MbL is suiciding 1 villager, the other 3 are going away. But not having the stone right now is not a big problem here for MbL. He's got the second stone in a very safe position now. And Edie clicked up to Imperial Age, but MbL almost there. And 5 Chukun, that's not too many. Resources actually pretty low for MbL. That's because he's getting more villagers. And of course, they cost a lot of food. But, oh, that's 5 plus 2, a few Eagle Warriors still. Walls being opened, of course, don't really need them. And there we go, Imperial Age is done. I guess Bracer should come in immediately. Does he have, yeah, Boatkin Arrow is there. Fervent Gold Mining coming in for Edie. And what is MbL going to do? Trebuchet coming out. No more Chukunus being created. Maybe he wants to get Elite Chukunu first. Would be a very interesting strategy here. Resources looking okay-ish. Ram and the Manganella are on the field. Few conversions just to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Conscription coming in as well. And what did MbL spend the food on? Now there's Stammering Bracer, so that's where the food went. Chukunu not taking part in the fight yet. The Trebuchet is there, gonna start and hit those monasteries. And what does Edie have? He's got a few barracks up. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. Main gold almost gone, but he got the golds in the back. MbL can see those barracks. No, that's Eddie's point of view. That's what I wanted. Yeah, of course Edie can see the gold. MbL can see 1, 2 barracks at least. He does not know about the barrack on the right hand side. Does not know that Edie is there at this point, but doesn't really matter. Edie went up to Imperial Age and doing the Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade immediately. Also chainmail armor and a few Eagle Warriors for MbL on the right hand side. Now the Chukunu are on the battleground. Gate is down, 1 monastery is down, and it's a question of army composition now, I guess. Wonder how good the Elite Eagle Warriors will be against the Chukunu. As long as they're not elite, Edie might be fine, but MbL is really close to getting Elite Chukunu out. Also, Castle coming up, that's number 3 then for MbL here. He's gonna get number 4 probably, and with the Elite Chukunu it should be really fine. Rocketry coming in first, it's a very important, interesting upgrade here. Don't think he's gonna go for Heavy Scorpions, which would be really strong. But rocketry is good, giving them the Chukunu more attack. There we go, from +3 to +5. And leather archer armor coming in as well. We're gonna see the lead Chukunu over time. Edie getting a castle now on the corner here. Interesting position. Not sure what it's guarding his entrance basically, because his resources are all in the back. Does Edie see the extra resource on the right hand side? No, he cannot see them. MbL can see 1 extra gold. He can see the relic here, but he won't really care at this point. Illumination, plate mail armor, and now there's the Elite Chukunu upgrade. I think MbL is going to engage after this upgrade is done. Idle villagers, a few here, 3 against 4, not really a problem. 1 villager being converted and going down immediately. Do we see Capram? No, battering rams yet still, and trebuchets for MbL, not going for the castle, instead probably just trying to hit the Elite Eagle Warriors maybe, I'm not sure. Elite Chukunu against 12 range, Aztec monks, 70 HP, and the Elite Eagle Warriors. Now it's a question of strategy, I think. Army composition is fixed, nobody's gonna change too fast. MbL doing chemistry, fully upgrading those Elite Chukunu, and we do see Iron Casting, Theocracy, Heavy Plow for Edie. But for now, it's just gonna have to wait. I have to, how to call it, I don't know, wait for a moment at least. And just when I'm muting myself, the big fight is starting. Elite Eagle Warriors hitting those Elite Chukunu, but Edie going back does not want to engage. This is not sure about winning this, and of course MbL can go back anytime to these two castles. Few Chukunu inside the ramps. Not sure why. Does it make the ramps stronger when there's Chukunu inside? I wouldn't think so. But I don't know. Trebuchet is 2 against 2, and Elite Chukunu moving forward. They're really strong at destroying siege. I think even better than Elite Mangodai. A few conversions starting. And yep, there you go, but the converted Chukunu going down very, very fast as well. And even MbL still doing the conversions, converting a few Elite Eagle Warriors, I guess. Looking good for MbL right now with 77 military units against 45. He's got a lot more here. Elite Eagle Warriors trying to do their best, trying to do as much damage as possible. And Edie actually getting a few conversions here, it's helping a lot, but all the Elite Eagle Warriors are going down. MbL resources looking good. Edie right now okay-ish as well, but he needs more military units out in the field and probably needs elite skirmishers or something like that to be able to counter those elite Chukunu. This castle almost going down, but now there is a lot more Chukunu than military units for Edie, so the castle will not go down because the true trebuchets are gone. And Edie calling GG here. He knows he cannot reinforce fast enough, and he probably knows that the elite Chukunu are just too strong at this point. Very, very strong game for MbL, starting with a boar steel here, maybe even the deciding factor in this game. And in the end, Elite Chukunu just killing everything. Very, very strong game. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one. GG.